Welcome to the Smut Hut. We are Romantasy and D, a D&D campaign where romance isn't a side quest, it's part of the journey. My name is Azul, and I play Bailey Strumpet, an angsty human rogue that likes to befriend the weird kid in the room.
He's her own best friend.
It's me.
What Jessica. Whatever you think I'm implying. If the shoe fits.
Hi everyone, my name is Noctis, and I play Lorelia Ravenheart, a half-elf warlock noble princess. Yeah, I think I got it all. Who is a princess with poor impulse control, I would say.
What? I heard a princess on birth control. What was that? One more time? What?
Impulse control.
Your mouth was running. What did you say?
Impulse control.
She's a princess with poor impulse control.
Basically, that means that she needs to be on birth control.
Those are like two very opposite ends of the spectrum.
She needs to be on birth control
too. That's funny. Yeah.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, my name is Monica. I play Madalena Beaumont, a human wizard who sometimes likes to pick a fight.
Just sometimes, huh?
Just sometimes. You know what? Lately it's been more, but
depends on if she's on her luteal cycle or not.
Sometimes.
Yep, absolutely, yes.
In all the days, sometimes 24/7.
Lols. I am Cinder, your dungeon master for tonight. Be ready to step into a world of intoxicating beauty and dark, seductive danger with Chapter 31 of Whispers of Witchlight. Tonight's tale opens up as Lorelia and Bailey uncover a page from their past, a truth written in ink meant only for this moment alone. Once that archive is revealed, Monica will slip us into the subtext. The restored passages of last episode where the hidden context ignites a new perspective into tonight's scene. Lorelia, the quill is yours.
Awesome. So, Lorelia has always, had this assumption or thought that she is very good at braiding hair, and learned this as a bored teenager in the palace by practicing increasingly elaborate styles on any servant, lady in waiting, or guard. She would just sneak up and just start
a serial braider.
Random parts.
They're like, oh my god, she's behind me. Oh my god, is that her?
God damn it! His brain.
Just look forward. Don't look back.
It's only with people that have really long hair. So if they have long hair, they're guaranteed to have at least one little braid on the side. It's like a stealth braid.
Or just a giant knot. Whatever.
Yeah. Like a frizzy.
Yeah, like a triple, quadruple knot. Just a bunch of tied knots. Not really a braid.
That's such a Bailey thing to say.
Don't hate the truth, okay? Okay, so Bailey is like every other woman who, can enjoy a sugary treat. But the way to get to Bailey's heart is actually she would take a loaf of rosemary bread over a pastry any day.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
She's a savory kind of gal, huh? She prefers the savory crepes to the sweet crepes.
Yes.
All right, Monica, slip us into the subtext.
Well, wet your whistles and get your panties ready. Whatever that means. All right. So Madalena writes, Dearest Merlin, the likelihood of this letter reaching you is slim, but I had to put pen to paper with these latest events. the girls and I had, or the girls and I went to a dream realm. Needless to say, we came back feeling uneasy and right back in the battle with the Marrows. That's how you spell the Marrows. I was like, which we emerged victorious. For the life of me, why does Quinn irk me so? Merlin, have you ever heard of someone who can come back from death? Can this be trusted? I want to feel like I can rely on him, but he won't even risk himself on the pretense that he has no magic. We met with the most terrifying creature named Clapclaw. Or was it Clip-Clap? You know of my fear of reindeer. Well, this creature had giant claws of a crab and a skull. The skull, not the head, of a deer. I used what you told me when I was younger. You need not banish the fear, let it walk with you, but not let it take over. Besides, you have survived every frightening moment of your life so far, and you are better at this than you realize. This Clip-Clap fellow told us that he would help us connect with the star in order to reach thither. These hags taking over the 3 provinces must be stopped. They are taking the souls of children and putting them in different bodies, Merlin. We found out that Luna is in fact a boy and is a soul from a child, not the will-o'-the-wisp we thought he was. He remembered Bailey. What does that mean? Also, are there any texts regarding the fairy tale about the Yellow King? I should have written something like, your humble apprentice, Madalena. I did not, so that wasn't improvised. Are you guys impressed by my improv?
Yeah, shoot.
As you
I couldn't
read
have
this
come up with
letter
that.
out loud, as you furiously scribble this letter, you feel a presence at your shoulders. What are you writing? Who's Merlane?
You know what? Being nosy and sticking your face into other people's business is not really a very attractive trait. So if you would give me a moment, please, to collect my thoughts, I would really appreciate that.
You were collecting your thoughts on the edge of this bridge here that everybody's trying to walk on. So I was just walking around you when I saw.
Needed a moment. Okay. I was.
Okay.
I was. Okay. Just. What can I do for you?
Just wondering what you were writing to Merlane.
Okay, it's Merlin. First off.
Oh, your penmanship is it's probably just the wet paper out here. It's swampy water. Probably what it is. Couldn't read it that well.
And how is your penmanship? Do you scrawl frequently to? What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. I haven't had the need to.
Can you
I don't
read?
write letters in the middle of adventures.
Oh,
or at all, for that matter. I don't have anybody to write to.
Do you know how to write?
I mean, it's been a while. Letters and grammar changes over the centuries and stuff like that. So it's hard to keep up.
Wait, hold
rusty,
on.
Little rusty.
What do you mean over the centuries? So
I'm sorry, over the
written
decades. Yeah, century, 100. Yeah, I meant century. Yeah. It's just forget about it. It's cool. It's fine.
Billy just goes, yeah, just forget about it. Just don't even bring it up.
Yeah.
Just don't even talk about it ever.
Talk about what?
Yeah, exactly.
That kid was weird. That kid was weird. The way he ran off like that was weird.
Was it weird? Was it because you were weird? Maybe? I think that's probably what happened.
I'm just trying to give the kids some advice. So, all right, whatever.
Well, clearly whatever you said terrified him enough that he ran off, so.
Okay. Well,
Good job to you.
I guess. I mean, are you just casually glazing over that you just traumatized that kid? Maybe. Haven't had to do crowd work in a while either, so little rusty on my interactive skills with small beings.
Let me ask you this, Quinn. So you don't stay dead. So essentially,
Whoa, ha 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 ha. Whoa. Hey there. As a super
What?
public area, there's like a bunch of people.
Oh,
Remember
for God. Okay,
how I didn't want to tell you guys, and it was a huge secret, and like every chance you get, you bring it up in public places. Remember that?
Bailey just points at Maddie and just shakes her head like, I didn't do it. Wasn't me.
You guys are really bad at keeping
long story
secrets.
short.
Really bad. Especially you, for some weird reason, you're really, really bad at keeping secrets. You're gonna have to forgive me if I refuse to give you any more personal information in the future for fear of how many people you're probably gonna tell.
Well, maybe I will also keep things from you in the future because I don't like you.
Now that is not a lie, but I appreciate your honesty.
Bailey.
Well,
Bailey starts to
don't
walk
have much of a
forward
say in the matter, but yeah, you're welcome. There's my honesty for you.
Bailey starts to walk forward and she pats. I'm assuming Maddie's sitting down while she's writing this.
I'm guessing like my feet are kind of like over the edge of the little thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And she goes, how are you sending that letter?
You know, I actually have a really good eye for like
Ancient magic
carrier pigeons that know how to deliver letters. So I was just going to keep my eye open on the next leg of our journey to see.
That,
there was. I feel like I'm turning into Looney over here.
As you say the word carrier pigeon, you see Eli's eyes go wide and he burps a little bit and a little feather's like out the side of his mouth. He goes, ooh.
Maddie looks at him away. And she is just like horror stricken and disgusted and just like she's trying to pretend that she didn't even notice it because she doesn't know, is it like borderline rude to catch him like burping up feathers after ingesting a small bird or what? So she just like looks horrified and disgusted and just like turns away and starts walking down the little bridge.
What's the order that you ladies get off the bridge?
Well, I guess I'll go first since I'm on the edge. Boop.
You go first, and Quinn is right behind you, followed by Eli, then Lorelia, then Bailey, and Alaric pulling up the rear. A grand marble gazebo stands atop a mound of soggy earth.
Marble.
Why can't I hear anything? Can you guys hear something? I can't.
Yeah.
No. I can hear nothing.
I mean, I can't hear any sounds, but I can hear you guys. There we go.
Can't anybody hear the music? A grand marble gazebo stands atop a mound of soggy earth. Its white stone streaked green with algae. The support pillars have sunk into the muck unevenly, so the domed canopy now sits askew. Short steps ring the gazebo, leading to a raised floor where bullywugs, dressed in shabby clothes, lounge on pillows. Among them, a harpist sends forth delicate notes that mingle with the murmured croak of the gathered nobles. On a dais, a flabby bullywug wearing a crown of woven lily flowers sits on an ornate throne with his legs folded under him. He has a large leather-bound book across his lap and is mouthing the words he reads on the page. Without looking up, he says, "Have you no herald to announce your presence before the King Gullop the 19th? He slams the book closed as if to punctuate his question regarding you for the first time. Sleepy Bullywug guards stand around their monarch, snap to attention, and ready their weapons.
Maddie sputters and goes, we're so sorry, Your Highness. We didn't mean to disturb. We're just, traveling through."
Eli comes
Please
up next to
carry
you,
on.
and he pats you on the shoulder. He goes, "I got this."
And then Maddie goes, "Oh, thank God."
Oh, royal audience, have your ears tickled and your minds about to be invaded by the courtly band of, and he looks back to you guys for a name.
Diplomacy.
Of diplomacy. Diplomacy. Because this is a oligarchy. Diplomacy. Diplo for short. What's that band that I'm thinking of now with the hats that are like that are like round?
Round hats. You're talking about the bucket
like-
hats?
No. They have like pyramid, but they're like weird pyramid hats. I think their name starts with a D. It sounds like Diplo. Maybe it doesn't.
I don't know.
It's like a 90s band.
Lily's gonna lean towards Bailey and was like,
I immediately see them.
"Artichoke for a hat. Artichoke hat."
No. Devo. It's Devo, not Diplo.
Devo, like the tenor band.
Devo.
What are you talking about?
The band Devo. Never mind.
Bailey goes, "I wonder if it's a flower or a vegetable.
Is it edible?
Is it part of him?"
Maddie turns back and goes, "We can hear you."
No shot.
This bullywug here, he definitely hears you. He goes, "Ground. Animal."
And Bailey walks forward to the front. She passes through, and she walks forward to the front, and she takes a bow next to Eli. "Your Highness, the band Diplomacy. We are eager to perform for you."
Oh, I heard no such thing as a band coming through. Why didn't anybody announce this to me? And he looks around at his court that are lounging on these pillows, eating hors d'oeuvres and sipping, and they all look a bit shocked, like, we didn't know. And then this steward right next to the king in the purple, he leans over and he goes, "Oh, sweet Jesus, what? They did what? Oh my God, that's the band?" And then he looks at you guys. He goes, "You massacred those two Miros on the way here? That was you?"
Bailey looks at Eli like, "How much should we tell them?"
And he goes, "Honesty is the best policy." And then he looks over at Maddie and gives her a little wink.
Maddie kind of gives like a nervous like smile back, like
Bailey looks back at Maddie and she's like, "You want Maddie to tell them?"
Maybe somebody who also is familiar with court etiquette should help. And then
Bailey Bailey kind of coughs in her hand. Bailey coughs in her hand. She goes, "Brutal."
Lulu rolls her eyes, and then she's going to walk. Can she walk by Bailey and like accidentally nudge her? Be like, "Oh, sorry, excuse me,
Absolutely.
excuse me."
You guys just
Bailey
such dicks to each other.
Bailey tugs your dress while you're taking a step forward, but she pulls you back as your foot is pushing forward. So you take a short step.
What does that even mean?
Roll attack.
Oh,
I mean, it's not
Roll unarmed strike.
really an attack. It's a little tug. See.
It's a love
if
tug.
you need a snacky, then just go attacky.
Roll attack.
I don't know.
Two.
What that means.
Is that our first song, Maddie?
You attempt to what? Tug her shirt? Tug her back?
So as she's walking past, I grab like the train of her. I guess she's wearing a long coat at this point because she's not wearing a dress anymore. I grab the tails of her coat, and as she goes to take a step forward, I tug it backwards so that she looks like she tripped.
You tug it backwards, and everybody can hear a loud rip up this coat.
Maddie looks
You snagged
over
on something.
at Bailey, and then she just kind of gives her like a reprimanding look like she used to get from her school teachers. And she goes up behind Lorelia and just kind of does a really subtle prestidigitation on her dress to fix it. And she turns back to Bailey and does like a stop fucking around right now look.
Bailey just kind of like
Mom had to
rolls
get
her eyes.
involved.
Bailey rolls her eyes and goes, "Ah, she started it. She was being rude. I was being so nice."
Maddie goes, I know. She just like placating her, just like she like has her arm tucked around Bailey's arm with like her hand, and she's like just like patting her hand. She's like, I know.
Lulu just like collects herself for a second, as gracefully as she can, and does a curtsy, like a dramatic curtsy. And she goes,
this attendant right here leans over to you and he goes, "How shall I introduce you, ma'am?" Ma'am.
She is going to
Ma'am.
she's gonna
Are
say
you okay?
Princess Lorelia. She's not gonna say her last name.
And this frog gives you, he narrows his eyes a bit like sus, and he goes, "Princess Lorelia of Diplomacy." Very loudly. "Oh, princess, do tell, princess of..." And then everybody starts murmuring, "Or royalty." Oh, I went, oh, and like all this gossip just like dominoes around all the courtiers. They're now sitting up to attention. They're now from mildly interested to a band to new royalty coming in. And the king's eyes widen and he goes, "Do tell."
Bailey is instantly threatened by this. And she looks at Eli kind of alarmed. And she's alarmed at how quickly and how crazily these people are reacting to it. She senses some sort of Thumbelina situation about to happen with these bullfrogs.
Charo
Yeah.
trying to
She's
marry
so scared
off
right now.
Lorelia to her freaking idiot sons.
Yes.
It's a great movie.
That's exactly what I'm imagining right now.
Maddie
I'm like, ooh.
sees escalation happening here, and instead of letting Lorelia answer, she comes forward and just kind of like goes arm in arm with Lorelia and Bailey and says, "Why don't we sing to you as a way to tell you where we're from.
Oh. And the courtiers are also like super where they're from? Oh, I wonder what they're doing. Oh, is it her royal entourage? Is this her band? Like the gossip mill is getting wild. And the more gossip and the more mystery that surrounds you, you can see the bullywugs get more and more excited, and you can see the king start getting a little bit more nervous. And as he does, he picks up a small baby crocodile and he puts it in his lap and he starts petting it. And the crocodile's eyes, like one goes off one way, the other one goes off in a completely different asynchronous direction. And he's now nervous. You can see him nervously petting this crocodile.
This really makes me think of Robin Hood Men in Tights with the Dom or whatever. I could have been a contender, Charlie.
Yeah,
Thing is like the little lizard. Oh,
Yeah.
you're a lizard. So limp. And he's like, oh, it's not what he used to be. Oh, my pet. Sorry.
Kit Lorelia go up to and go, oh, Your Highness, you know who is the main performer of the group? And then she turns and gestures towards Bailey and winks. She is the dancer, singer, one of a kind.
You little shit.
Really put on a show.
And Bailey
That's for you.
gets this feral grin on her face. She's like, just give me a chance. Just give me one chance, Lulu.
Jasper, stop.
One wish.
Yeah. She's like, this is a dare that she is fully willing to complete in any fashion she sees necessary. She takes a deep bow and she goes, does the princess request that I do so on her behalf?
Oh, and now more gossip is going around. That must be her attendant. Who's that other one? The lady in waiting? Maybe her educator. Or what do they call them? Governess. Maybe it's her governess. Is this really a band or is this just her court? Maybe they came here under false pretenses as a band, but now they want to take over the court now that they're here. And again, wild rumors. Oh, who are these two men? Are the bodyguards?
I did not mean to do that, but I would like to intimidate someone now. Just kidding. I did not mean to do that.
I will never ever let you guys roll and then tell me what the roll is. That is definitely not.
I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that.
Lulu smirks and raises a brow and goes, well, only if it's my favorite song, which is a duet with one other person in our party. And she gestures towards Alaric and goes, you know the song, don't you, Bailey? Alaric, why don't you come over here and join in?
Bailey kind of looks at you like, I am not getting the hint.
Roll a perception or investigation.
Who?
Okay, let's see. Hold on.
Anybody who's looking for Alaric.
Not very perceptive.
Oh, shit.
Neither am I. But I was about to intimidate the hell out of somebody earlier.
Lorelia and Maddie, you look around and you don't see Alaric at all. And you're like, what the fuck? Wasn't he just behind us? How long has he been gone? You guys don't know how long he's been gone. Bailey, your keen eye picks up movement over here. And you can see somebody slipping away towards the next area of land.
Sorry. Okay. Um, Bailey kind of freezes a second as she catches this when everyone's saying, "Oh, where is he? Where is he?" And when she catches this movement, she's not bringing attention to the direction she sees it in, but she kind of freezes as she's processing it. So she's kind of like looking blindly at the ground, kind of processing this idea that he's abandoning the group.
Maddie would like. Wait, hold on. Okay, so what is Bailey doing right now?
She is holding
I
her
have
hand.
brewing.
She's holding her hand on her abdomen because she's just straightened up from bowing and accepting the challenge. And
Okay.
yeah, so she's kind of just standing there frozen a little bit in like a half a second kind of situation where she's kind of staring at nothing.
Maddie says, well, hold on, let's see. Does charm person only has one. She would like to do charm person on the king
Okay.
before she starts this song.
Okay. Go ahead and roll turn person.
Well, I feel like she's gonna do something from Bridesmaids. This is Iglesias.
No. So Maddie. Wait, I'm sorry. You want me to roll what?
Charm person. Oh, you did.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
It's a DC 12 saving throw. We will see if he makes it. Holy shit, really? he crits. He crit fails. He fails it. Absolutely. He is deeply in Maddie's clutches.
Oh.
Maddie nervously kind of like rubs her hands together, and she's kind of like looking back and forth between the other people in their party, and she starts off kind of low, and she goes,
Is it going to be the Catalina wine mixer?
Oh my god! No, I was even thinking about that, but that's fantastic. I should have done that. She goes, "There's a place in France where the naked ladies dance," and she goes, "And there's a hole in the wall where the frogs can see it all."
And as she starts singing
And
this,
then she's
Bailey
kind of
starts
going like this a little bit. She's trying to get a little like sassy.
Bailey starts to dance because she's picking up the beat, and she kind of starts to do this interpretive dance of the lyrics a little bit, where she's like, she like mimes out the lyrics a little bit.
Where the naked ladies dance.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. And you hear, I guess this is a flute. You hear a little flute background accompanying Maddie as Eli is blowing on a now flute with a magenta fabric hanging from it.
Some would say skin flute, but it's still purple.
Yeah. And
He's
then
definitely not blowing on that with those alligator teeth, I can tell you that.
Maddie starts doing like a couple more verses that at this point she's like making up as she goes along, and she's like kind of like, you know, just really not like making eyes, but she's just making sure that she is focused on the king while she's doing this. And as she's doing this, she's kind of like going across the area, and then she's gonna go like around as she's like singing the song and making up some random ass lyrics to this, because she kind of like wants everyone to start like coming over to this way so that they're closer to exiting this little area. hopefully in a safer manner.
Bailey takes Lulu's hands as she force dances her in the direction of Maddie.
What
If
is
you
Lorelia
like
doing?
some cheese, then you really should try brie. We have crackers here.
Lulu just shakes her head, like, okay, just fine.
Yeah,
Did
it's
you
like
do actually?
it's like a violent ballroom dance. She's just like jerking you around the dance floor in like a violent way, but like very animated. Like she's like, get your elbows up, get your elbows up.
Who's like, why are you leading? You're terrible at leading.
You two go ahead and roll performance for me. Each person gets a performance roll.
Oh my god!
But you get to do it at advantage because because Maddie's singing is really charming the king. The rest of the crowd, they're like,
I also have my +6 still.
they're from a place called France, and there's naked humans there.
Is he asking us?
Because you said you would sing a song about the land where you're from. And you have now sung about naked ladies
Right.
and
From
cheese.
France.
And now
I only got
everybody
12.
thinks you're from a place called France.
She was saying, well, it's possibly nearby, but it's a
And they're like, oh, these
pretty alluring song, isn't it?
They dance naked where they're from. Oh, they put women on display like that. And you hear Quinn lean over and he goes, they put these women on display like that. They are the highlight of France. They are the most famous in France. And he's feeding the rumor mill as you guys dance. And he's, whatever you're singing, he's like, yep, that's what it is.
Let's see what else.
Leans over to Bailey and it's like, someone needs to kill him again, and then he'll just come back. But it'll be fun.
He'll find us in a couple weeks.
Bailey's like, I tried to tell you. No one listens. It's fine. And then she just takes you, she swoops you into another step of the dance.
And you two are moving effortlessly throughout the crowd. It is beautiful. You are truly, like, the courtiers are not so impressed with the tune that Madeleine is carrying, except for the king, who's sitting there happily with his baby gator, and he's like...
Clapping along.
Clapping along, loving it, absolutely digging it. But because the king is clapping, they're all clapping with him. Whatever the king does, everybody else follows. And the king is wildly impressed with you sweeping through his gazebo, through his court, even though there's stuff everywhere, even though the ground is uneven. You are effortlessly and gracefully and beautifully swiping through all these obstacles together in this gorgeous dance.
Can I roll a perception to see if there's anything exciting going on as we're dancing around?
Anything exciting where? In the gazebo or outside of the gazebo?
In the gazebo, if there's anything of note.
Absolutely.
Or if this is something that we can just...
Roll an investigation for that for me, please.
Oof.
For the love of God.
You're trying too hard to sing and the notes, and you're stumbling a bit for the next made-up lyrics, and you're not able to concentrate on anything else other than trying to create the next ballad that represents all of France.
All right, this is embarrassing. What's the kingdom called?
Where you guys are from?
Yeah.
The Landriel.
The Landriel. That's right.
Yeah, all the I's and E's, you know.
That is right. That's how I pronounce
Yes.
it, right?
Yes,
Yes,
that
it is.
Let me ask the god of Philandriel. Thank you,
Of
God.
the alleles.
Little.
Alleles. I'm gonna introduce a character just called and you pronounce it like Ashley.
just look up Irish
Abby.
Gaelic
Irish names.
Abby normal, but there's 1,000 vowels and silent letters in between those words.
Lulu is gonna. Can she try to take lead and spin Bailey, and then just take control and see what happens?
How good of a dancer are you?
Roll performance. Are you trying
Okay.
to stop her? Are you trying to stop her,
You already
Bailey?
told me to roll. You already told me to roll that.
Wait, what?
She's gonna take control.
Bailey, are you actively trying to stop her from taking control?
Well, no, I'm in control. I'm driving this ship.
She's now switching up the steps so that she's leading. Are you going to let her, or are you going to actively stop it?
Depends on how good she...
Nope. This is a question right now on how she gets to roll. Are you actively stopping it or not?
Okay, so if I'm thinking about dancing, right? And I'm thinking about leading, about where I'm going to go in our next direction, I think it would depend on if she's going to change directions fully or redirect. Like, I wouldn't...
But go
Okay,
like-
then yeah, I would allow it. Yeah, as long as we're not like full halt turning around.
Go ahead and roll performance normal for me, please.
For one creature. Okay.
Well, I still have my +6.
It's fine.
Oh, damn it.
It's not going to help you. You switch. You said you switch directions.
I try to go in the right. I do like a spin, but try to take control, but still go to the right where Bailey's
Yeah.
trying to lead.
Redirect, but not go in the opposite direction.
Right.
You do it and you falter a step. And she stands on your coat again, and again, a rip in the same
damn
exact
it.
place can be heard. But you keep going. You pick it up and you keep going. And now Lorelia is in the lead. This is like a will they, won't they? Enemies to friends to frenemies to love.
Frenemies? Yeah.
Like, this is the weirdest.
Why are you hitting on me?
They're
This
just
is the weirdest
angry
friends to fuck buddies I've
about
ever seen.
attracted they are to each other. They're just so upset.
Legit, they're like
Maddie?
angry that they want to fuck.
Yeah. Maddie is going to do a message to Eli. And she is in between the verses, she's gonna kind of like do like some weird improvised like dance thing while the girls do their dance thing as well. And she's gonna send a message to Eli. Oh, did I do that twice? Saying, we need an exit strategy. Can you help us?
And he goes, I got you. And he goes, just stop singing. Just end it on whatever note you want, and I will solo us out of here.
Oh, she goes, oh, thank you so much. Thank God.
Just free
And then the last little like lyric thing that Maddie goes to, she just does a really like she's not a very good singer, so she does a really exaggerated like ha.
As you do that,
yeah,
go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
that was basically it. That's how she's gonna end it.
He accompanies you on this flute, and he comes in and he cuts. Let's see. Hang on. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. Eli's gonna roll something today.
Shoot.
What?
Should I get in the middle here? We're imitating a dance.
Oh
situation.
shit!
31.
He cuts this beautiful ending solo, like jazz flute, hands down, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then he does it from one end of the court here, and then he's popping over here suddenly, and then he's popping over here suddenly, and so the music sounds like it's coming from every area that you are in. It is surround sound, and every place he leaves, there's this beautiful purple mist, and until it looks like it's crawling along the ground. And then he approaches and he, right in the middle, in between Lorelia and Bailey, he grabs you two by the hand, spins you, dips you both in front of the king, and then he bows deep and brings you two up. And
Yeah, Bailey does have a flare. She just picks up right where he's taking off. And she kind of just like arcs over his arm and like flare, dance flare with her arm.
Lulu just does a graceful, just subtle bow. Nothing crazy. Like, wow, that was...
You take a subtle bow, and he leans over to you and he goes, "You were magnificent."
Blinks and goes, "I was?"
Oh my god.
Mesmerizing. I couldn't keep my eyes off of you.
Reaping all the benefits once again.
Lulu blushes and goes, "Oh, it's all my training at the palace."
And then he stands up and he looks over to you, Bailey, and he goes, "Wonderful as always."
And she goes, "Thank you, Maestro."
Mm-hmm. And then he lets go of you two and he gestures a hand towards Maddie and he starts clapping. And then he gestures towards you two girls and he starts clapping. And then everybody starts clapping, and the loudest clapping you hear, there's somebody's whistling. Somebody's like, "Woo! Woo!" in the back, and it's Eli, or it's Quinn, just going crazy for everybody. That was a magnificent, beautiful, enchanting performance. And the king's like, yeah, clapping along with it, like he's happy. The alligator in his lap has fallen on the floor because he was dancing and jigging along, and about halfway through, the alligator fell on the floor, and it's now angrily staring up at him and angrily staring at all of you.
Oh, poor Charlie.
And he looks down and he goes, "Snoodle, oh, what are you doing down there? Come here, silly." And he picks you up and goes, "Marvelous, wonderful. That was the most impressive court entrance I have ever seen. Is that how they should do it? Is that what we were saying?" He leans over and whispers to his attendant, and the frog attendant goes, I don't know. Maybe where they're from. He goes, "Marvelous, wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Yes, please come here, have a seat next to me. And he shoos away all of the people. You see the guards poke the ones with sticks to the 5 cushions that are surrounding the king, that are the highest honor, are now yours.
Yep.
What now?
Can Lulu lean towards Bailey and then look at Charlie's the crocodile thing?
No, sorry. I'm calling it Charlie, but it's not Charlie.
He called it Snoodle.
Oh,
Snoodle. She gestures towards it and says quietly, she goes, "Do you think that's a relative?"
Bailey goes,
Who is she gesturing towards?
Snoodle.
To Bailey, and she's like, "Yeah."
To Bailey. Okay.
Yeah. She's like, "Do you think that's a relative?" And then looks at Snoodle and looks at Eli. There's anything there.
Bailey goes, "I don't know, but he's cute."
Maddie just looks over to Snoodle and just goes, huh. Just has this like "Bleh" look on her face.
Do you think that he
And
listened to
She's
me?
trying to conceal.
She looks at you and he goes,
That's Snoodle.
he can sense your displeasure. That is Snoodle hissing, growling, gurgling at you.
Can I try to pet
Maddie,
Snoodle?
yeah.
If you wish to walk over, yes, you are right next to Snoodle. You may try.
Ooh,
I walk
was
up
that
to
like
Snoodle.
animal handling?
I walk up to Snoodle and the king first, and I bow and I go, "Your Majesty, may I pet your Snoodle?"
May I stroke your Snoodle?
May I pet your Snoodle? Dude, that is. And he's like, well, they watch naked ladies dance. I think she can pet my snoot. Oh, my snoot. Oh, you mean Snoodle here? Good luck.
And she kind of smiles knowingly, and she goes, "Yes, Your Majesty, your pet." And so,
of course, please, if you wish to. And everybody rolls their eyes.
She goes, "Who is the handsome little boy? So handsome, so handsome." And she kind of looks at him. Is he reacting to her voice?
He's just staring.
She decides to pet under his chin. Under his crocodile chin.
You reach for Snoodle. And he lifts his chin for you.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? And she scratches him.
And he then proceeds to make little laser baby alligator sound like.
Oh yeah, they do that, don't they? Wow.
Yeah. Oh, look at that! Snoodle likes you.
Isn't Snoodle a good boy?
Good boy, Snoodle. And everybody releases an air of tension.
And Bailey goes to sit down.
Maddie just like sits kind of like a little bit further in her seat.
Bailey, go ahead, roll perception for me.
Stupid.
You don't
See
you don't
anything.
see anything, but you feel disappointment. You feel jealousy.
Oh.
Interesting. She kind of looks around, like, where is this coming from?
You see that Luna is a different shade of blue.
Oh, you made her extra blue. Or him.
If I was green, I would die. She kind of looks at Luna and pats her thigh, like, come hither and sit here.
Does she have a thigh?
Luna.
I have a thigh, yeah.
Floats.
No, sorry, I thought you were saying you're patting her thigh, and I was like, does she have a
No.
thigh? Sorry.
Luna floats a little closer to the mist.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Bitch.
You can see Luna's throwing off some wispy
Shade.
tendrils that might be considered rude in the wisp world. You don't know.
Ooh, damn.
She's like,
They might be throwing hands.
Yeah. I do one of these my 2 fingers in my eyeballs and the 1 finger at her. I'm like, later.
oh, she's They have some emo angst.
As you sit down around the king, he's trimming himself. He's making himself look a bit more presentable because he was dancing along with you guys. The other courtiers are around the edges of the gazebo. You feel like they're like, oh, we're not paying attention, but they definitely are trying to listen in. They are hungry for whatever you have to say. Lorelia, you sit to the right of the king. Bailey, you sit to the left of the king. Maddie, you're sitting next to Bailey. As you all, how do you sit down on the pillows that are provided for you? They are a little moist. Bailey's, yours is a little slimy. Maddie, yours has crumbs on it from what you couldn't tell. Lorelia, yours is very threadbare and old.
Maddie does prestidigitation on hers to clean it off.
Lulu doesn't want
Would anybody else like a little clean? Well, you don't have to notice the prestidigitation. It's very subtle.
Well, she just tucks her legs underneath and tries to sit like very regally.
Eli stretches out his hand to help you down to the floor.
She takes his hand and smiles warmly and sits down.
He doesn't realize that message is still being cast. And Maddie, in your head, you hear, God, could get used to this view. As she's down on her knees in front of him.
I don't think I can read minds.
The message line is still open. I don't think I can read minds. He doesn't know that he's sending it to you. You used message on him earlier.
Was he saying it?
He's saying it in his mind.
I think he has to say it verbally. Oh, I don't think I can do like it has to be like a whisper that only they can hear.
Okay, well you look, man, you magically hear this. Okay, he says it under his breath. You hear it, and he says it under his breath, and you hear it full blast in your head. You're like, oh.
Bailey
Maddie's just kind of like like looking around like, what? Wow. When she trains her eye on Eli and Lulu, and she kind of tries not to stare at them, but like she keeps like turning her eyes back to them and kind of like blushes because she's like, oh, I feel like I'm intruding.
And then he whispers under his breath, but he does so towards Lorelia this time, and he goes, you look really good. And again, Maddie, you're hearing this at full blast.
Maddie kind of feels like she's like choked on some dust a little bit. Like there's like something like in her throat. And she just like kind of did like a sharp inhale. And she's like coughing, and she's just like, oh my God, how do I stop this thing?
You can just stop continuing to concentrate.
She's like, damn it.
Bailey looks over at Maddie and she's like, hey, trying to get your attention as she's like sticking to the pillow. She put her cape between her butt and the pillow, but it's like really sticky, slimy, gross.
Maddie finally realizes that Bailey's talking to her because she keeps getting Eli things in her head. And she goes, oh, what?
You help me? Please help me. It's so gross.
Oh, yeah, sure. Maddie just takes her right hand and just kind of does like a really subtle, like half flourish with her hand and does a little prestidigitation on her cushion.
And Bailey just kind of scoots herself into the cushion, like she's still trying to get comfortable, and then she Indian style sits crisscross applesauce on the pillow.
Noise.
And now you're all comfy sitting around the king, and he goes, my, what kind of magic is diploma?
Bailey kind of coughs.
Diplomancy, what kind of magic is that?
Well, Your Majesty, I would love to tell you. It is a social contract of sorts. It relies on the other party's understanding of what you are trying to communicate.
A communication magic. Oh,
Yes.
so that's what that is. Oh, is that why you're so good at performing? Oh, this France place that you're from, it must be wonderful with communication.
Mm-hmm. It's real good.
Was
I'm considered the best at what I do.
Oh, you must be the ambassador of France. And you must be the princess of France. Oh, it's so lovely to meet you.
And Bailey kind of smiles over at Lulu, like,
Maddie's
your
kind
turn.
of looking down at her hands at this point.
Lulu's just going like this. No, let's see where this goes. Keep digging.
And Bailey goes, she shrugs one shoulder, and you just see her face light up as she goes, yeah, Lulu went through, Princess Lorelia went through quite a rough stage growing up as a child. It was quite unfortunate, but luckily she's grown into a beautiful woman. We were worried about her for a while. The nicknames, they were brutal.
Oh?
Yes.
Nicknames?
Unfortunately.
Like what?
We don't like to repeat them. They were very mean.
Oh, but you brought it up. Please do. Please do repeat it for the whole court. You can't just bring it up and then not say anything.
Just like...
And she goes, well, I don't like to gossip.
And you see everybody sit up to attention, and the room almost seems to vibrate with energy as you say the G word.
Those are the magic words.
They used to call her the little gooseling. Yeah, that was her nickname.
Gooseling? What does that mean?
It's like a little waterfowl baby.
Maddie's trying to help.
I understand what a goose is. We're in a swamp, you silly goose. I mean, why did they call her that?
And she goes, well, who can say where these things come from?
Was it because you were quite hideous as a child? And he turns to Lorelia.
And Bailey just is like trying to hold it together.
Lulu's still white knuckling, has her one of her hands just in a fist, just white knuckling it like. She goes, oh, I did not even know that nickname existed. But
and then you can hear somebody go, oh.
She goes, now that I think of it, I did have a childhood friend. Well, yeah, friend. His name was Bradwick. And maybe it's because I had to read him so many stories.
Bradwick. Bradathy.
Yeah, Bradathy. I had to read him so many stories, and who knows? Maybe because it was so endearing that I would read him stories. That's where
gobbled them up.
Came from. Yeah, gobbled them up.
Oh, I didn't know. And then you hear everybody around them like, geese apparently can read where they're from. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, geese can read where they're from. That's so weird.
And she goes, no. I didn't say he couldn't read. He just liked hearing the sound of my voice, or at least, yeah, that's what he kept saying to me. So
Bailey leans over and she goes, he can't read. I know this for a fact.
Oh, can't read this. this information spreads through a courtier named Brad that can't read. Wild gossip. Yes.
Canon now.
It's within the Soggy court. Well, I welcome you, Princess Lorelia of France, to the Soggy court. Thank you for gracing us with your presence and your diplomagic. Oh, that was very interesting to see. Yes. I assumed it would be like necromancy instead diplomancy. A very interesting magic. It has nothing to do with death. Oh, goodness. And then he leans over to the attendant next to him, and then he waves him off. The attendant scuttles away, and you can see him engaging in conversation and saying something to a guard, and the guards are slowly pushing away the courtiers to the outer edges of this gazebo. And he goes, please, please come in, my friends. Come in so I don't have to shout. It's, you could say I have a frog in my throat. As he says that, everybody else starts laughing, and he looks at you guys expectingly.
Lulu just, yeah.
Maddie kind of laughs and just but still keeps looking at her hands.
Bailey kind of laughs and giggles a little bit.
Maddie just goes, you just have such a way with words.
That might be your diplomagic rubbing off on me. And you, my dear, what do you do for this France? What do you do for your princess's court if this ambassador is here? And you two very, very tall gentlemen. And he looks Eli up and down. He goes, you look so familiar. And you don't look familiar at all, as he stares at Quinn.
Maddie Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Quinn is not sitting up Indian style on any of the pillows. He's actually laid across 3 pillows on his side with his arm, with his head propped up in his arm. And his business, everything, Quinn on display.
The biznatch.
The biznatch on display. And he just shrugs his shoulders. And Eli, oh, I've performed for the Soggy court a couple times. Maybe not looking like this, but I have been here. And the king squints his eyes and he goes, of course, of course. What was your name again? And he goes, oh, you remember my name, Eli. And he goes, you're that bard. Oh, I just love your music. And the Hips Don't Lie song, that's my favorite. Oh, I saw you in concert once. Oh, it was so magical. You sang this song about you drowning in green and loving from afar. And it broke my heart. Oh, it was so good. Oh, it was so good. What was that song called? What was it called? It escapes me. That's fine. Let's move on. Oh, please, gather. Come closer. As he again motions you closer.
Lulu tried to scoot her pillow closer.
Maddie pretends to kind of move closer because she's staying really quiet. Because she doesn't want to answer anything, so she's just kind of hoping that he forgets that he's even talking to her. If she just blends in.
And as you all gather closer, he lowers his voice a little bit. You have pleased the Soggy court greatly. I thank you for that. As a token of my appreciation, what am I saying? Let's get you some drinks. Let's celebrate. Yes, where are they? Gerbert? And you see the attendant again run back around. And he goes, hors d'oeuvres and snacks for my guests. But what kind What kind of hospitality is this? Please, we must respect the rule of reciprocity. And Gerbert shakes his head wildly as he goes and he runs off and he comes back with goblets and decanters and hors d'oeuvres, something that looks like a pig in a blanket but is the wrong color. Something that looks like caviar is the correct color but doesn't smell like caviar. And other strange trinkets that are either don't smell right or don't look right, but are very familiar in any other sense to you. Please indulge in my hospitality.
Bailey's a little sus about this.
Yeah, can Maddie do a like a, I don't know, like an investigation or something?
Absolutely.
Investigation. Oh, finally.
You notice the pigs in a blanket are definitely not pork, but not deadly. You notice
But not
caviar.
deadly. Okay.
You notice the caviar is not from a fish, but not deadly. You notice the wine, very powerful. No, nothing.
Wine.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah, it's like it's close to Fey wine, but it's not Fey wine. It's Bullywug wine, and it's all imitation. You notice it's all imitation of high-end food, trying to be high-end food, but it's clearly missing the mark to people who know what it actually looks like.
Maddie, just so that she keeps her hands busy and looks like she's doing something, she takes one of the little pig in the blanket things or whatever. I'm not driving. Sorry. She says, I'm not driving. Just kidding.
I'm just walking out of here, and Quinn looks at you and he goes, "Driving what?"
You're driving me crazy. And she kind of like kicks him as she repositions.
And he takes your foot and he grabs it and he laughs as he puts his hand on your calf up your dress.
Oh,
Maddie goes, and then she like pulls her leg back to herself, and she said, "Oh yes, yes, thank you so much for these." And she takes one of the little pig in a blanket things, and she kind of like puts it to her mouth, but she's really just kind of like mostly like smelling it, just to like see if she can smell anything. And then she takes like a tiny little bite.
You're unsure what kind of meat this is, but it's not bad. But it's
Maddie's
not
eyes kind of like widen a little bit, and she takes another big bite. She goes, "Oh, delicious. What do you call this?"
"Oh, those are gator bites. Oh no. Oh no." And then his head whips over to the attendant, and the attendant's like, I didn't think. And then his eyes whip over to Eli. "I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh my God, this is a total faux pas. I can't believe that we would do this." And he looks over and he goes, "Gerbert, off to the dungeons with you. Walk yourself. Everybody else is busy. Go, Gerbert. Lock yourself in. Everybody's busy, and you've taken up enough of our time." And
Maddie, just like she still has the bite in her mouth, and she's like, she turns her head behind herself, and she just like kind of like spits it out into her hand and just kind of like puts it on the floor behind her.
and
hilarious.
Yeah.
Walk yourself to
And
the
then-
dungeon.
and then you see him go walk himself to the dungeon, and you can see He's replaced by another attendant that looks exactly like him.
It's a magic. Maddie clears her throat and takes a drink of the wine, just to kind of like wash her mouth out a little bit, and then she says, "And what is this other dish?"
And he goes, "Oh, that's Herbert. What is this?" And the next attendant goes, "Baviar. Baviar. Yes, Baviar." And he looks at you expectantly, like, "Oh."
I'm not familiar with Baviar. What?
Oh, it's delicious.
what is
You
it
should
made?
try it. Oh, just put it in your mouth. It's delicious. And he takes a big old chunk and he spreads it on a Madeline cookie. And he shoves it in his mouth and he's like, "Mwah, mwah, mwah, delicious."
Cookie?
Yes, a cookie or a cracker.
Okay. Maddie kind of gulps, but she follows suit and she like takes a cracker and she spreads it over the cracker and
as you bring it up to your mouth, Quinn is like, "Did it?
what?
Put it in your mouth. Do it. Eat it all." One
Bailey's
big bite. Don't
Bailey's
be
hearing
rude.
this, and she's like, "You should stop. Harley's gonna be pissed."
Maddie turns back and she kind of has like a little, like her, her formal smile still on her face, and she just kind of does like a little side thing, and she's just like, "Shut up."
And he looks at
And
you expectantly and he goes, "Don't be rude."
And she makes a show of like putting the whole cracker in her mouth and she's chewing.
Oh, one big bite, huh?
Maddie
Big
just kind of goes,
appetite, huh?
like, because he's just he's flustering her.
Can Lulu just stare at Eli and like, okay, so like whatever he eats, I could probably eat. I don't want to eat any. This is her in her head. Like, I don't want to eat anything that is of his people.
I don't want to wait for our lives
my
to
God.
be over.
Staring at Eli.
I was like, no, Monica, no stimming right now, no stimming.
I did it for you. I did it.
Thank you. I really needed that. I don't want to eat
Wonderful.
anything that he's made of. Oh, I did it anyway. Shit.
It's gonna be in my head all tomorrow. I won't know why.
Like Desert Rose. Just can't get rid of it.
What did you
That's what I thought you were gonna do.
God, you guys in fucking Desert Road. I will not have that song stuck in my head for the entire fucking day.
Break and sting.
Oh my God. As Ernest begins to forget- You guys suck.
Shit.
I dream of frogs and Good job, because this is where we're gonna end the session. I hope you guys go to sleep with that in your head. As you've all indulged in the food, you've all had a bite of Baviar, except for Eli. All of you,
Baviar.
even Quinn, he's just shoveling it in his mouth now. He's like, "This is not half. This is great. This is good stuff. Shit, Baviar. I've never. It sounds familiar, but I don't know. Do you? Okay. Fine.
I don't know. I
Um,
don't know that unless it's part of it. I don't know that Bailey would eat anything because she's suspicious about the fact that the court has kind of gone to the edges and they keep getting closer to the king of the Soggy court. And she's feeling a little weird about this situation. Especially because Alaric's not here. She's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Where the
Other
hell did
than
that guy
the
go?
guards, the rest of the court looks, they are just tiny little they're in like little pansy doublets, and they not a single weapon
Doublet.
among not a single weapon among them. The guards have their sticks, and that's all you see. Everybody else is unarmed, and they haven't moved since you got there. They were sleeping when you showed up. They're now kind of nodding off. They seem a bit bored. The courtiers are, when you speak, they kind of lean over, but when you're not saying anything, they go into their little cliques and little groups.
Is it this foggy, or is it getting like foggier the longer we sit here?
The fog rolls in and out. It sometimes becomes
Okay.
quite thick. It sometimes thins out.
Okay. All right.
As you've all had, like, the king looks at all of you expectantly to have bites of Baviar, except for Eli, who just drinks the wine. He doesn't indulge in any of the food. And he especially looks happily at Quinn, who's like chugging wine. He's eating the anything that's put before him. One of the courtiers had brought over a little sample tray of more hors d'oeuvres and placed it in front of him, like, here you go. And he's like, yeah, thanks, bud. And he eats that too. Doesn't care what's in front of, just continuously eats. And as you've all eaten, go ahead.
Can Bailey offer it to Snoozle?
Snoodle?
Mm-hmm.
What are you offering to Snoodle?
Baviar on...
he hisses at it.
Oh.
Along with the gator bites. And as you've all had a bite of Baviar, and the king happily looks over at all of you and goes, oh, wonderful. Thank you. As my new friends, I'm going to have to say, I'm so impressed with your etiquette and your wonderful manners, and I'm going to bestow upon you an honor. I'm going to bestow an honor upon you. And the book that he had been reading when you first showed up that he slammed shut, he pulls it out and he goes, I'm going to need you to return this to the hack. And that's where we're going to put the bookmark. We may be closing the covers on this chapter, but the ink is still wet and our tale is far from finished. Thank you for reading along with us, and make sure you tune in next time when we pull this story right off the shelf.